Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people. I see you all in the chat having a bit of fun. I will address that later on. However, how is everybody doing on this fine Friday, actually evening for me, and might be morning for you, and wherever you guys are watching? As always, with the FPL stream for game week number 4 or 3. I'm not sure. I think it's 4. Yep. However, I think all of us here, or most of us, can say we did not have a very, very good FPL last week because we were let down by some some players who are actually in a different team. I'm not going to speak about it right now. But before we go ahead onto the FPL, let's go into the chat and say hello to everybody. We got Brush in the house. Say hello, Brush. And we got Josh MUFC. As always, he said pick up Brush. All right. Um, Anthony is pale, peak male physicality. Thank you, bro. He's apparently jealous. Pick up Twisted. Pick up, bro. I am 18 stone. Well done. Beard envy of Anthony. Oh, good. I think you do have a good beard as well, isn't it, Josh? Um, how do you get it so luscious? I use this thing called beard oil. If you want it, I can tell you what it is. You can get it from fucking Coles or somewhere. Quite easy, not that expensive, and plus it's genetics, by the way. Uh, he he must smell gorgeous too. All right, I get it. I get what's happening here. However, we have been let down by a few Liverpool players, guys. This is not right. This is not right. So let's go into the FPL and see how we did last week. So in goal, Allison did fuck all. Let's start at that. He did fuck all. Got 1 point, maybe for showing up or something. Trent did fuck all. Cancelo, again. Reece James, fuck all. Cucurella. To be honest, it is not James and Cucurella's fault why they got these points. It was just a madness. It was just a madness. However, this team actually did quite well comparing the week. Like we got 49 points, which was average. But look at what would have happened. So Pascal. I am Gross actually got 6 points. Mohamed Salah fluked in a goal and got 8 points. Martinelli has been quite consistent, got 6 points. And when everybody said do not put Rashford in the team, against all odds, I persevered and I put Rashford in the team. Look what he did for me. Well done, Rashford. Go feed some more kids. You made our golden. So, yeah, so Rashford, he got me 10 points. Then we got Harry Class A Kane getting me 12 points, and he was my captain. Jesus actually got me 4 points as well. However, the funny thing is the bench. Gabriel got me 7 points. Andreas Pereira got me 8 points. And Taylor, I don't think he played. So technically, this team actually didn't do that bad compared to my team that is actually playing in the league. It did horrendous. I think the team that I had in the league actually did like 39 points or something ridiculous like that. I had 5 defenders. From that, only Zinchenko had something from there. However, uh, yeah, tell me what. Okay, so going back to your comments, Anthony is definitely not Pascal Gross. Okay, Pav says, yo, back Pav. Pavlova, as Josh says. Then let's go into right. Let's check up the fixtures for next week. Let's see. Let's pick out the team, and then we'll go into transfers. So while picking the team, so this is a hard one, right? They are Liverpool are facing Bournemouth. in my opinion, I will not remove Alisson from this team because at the end of the day, they're still facing Bournemouth. So I think I will keep Alisson and Trent and Salah. I'll give them one more chance. I will also keep Cancelo because it's Crystal Palace. I will keep James and Cucurella as well because it is Leicester at the end of the day. I trust in I trust in Pascal Gross. I actually don't want to change this team. I actually don't. I don't know why. I just don't want to change this team because Martinelli against Fulham, Jesus against Fulham, Rashford in his form against Southampton, and Harry Kane against Nottingham Forest, and Jesus against Fulham. This team is actually good enough. I don't think I'm going to make any changes. I really don't think I'm going to make any changes. I am going to stick with this team because I do believe, however, Cucurella might be playing like a left-sided centre back because Koulibaly is out by a red card, and I'm going to stick with this, and I'm going to keep this team for this game week. I am going to stick with this for this game week, and Harry Kane is my captain. Yep, and I am going to stick with that uh, as well. So if you guys are gonna do any changes, who was this? Let's go back into there, back into the comments. Uh, Twisted says Pavarotti. All right. Just says Pavard. Keep Allison. Keep all Liverpool players. Pavlyuchenko. Bench Trent. Captain Jesus. Trent for Gabriel. I sold Grealish for Leeds, Rodrigo this week. The problem is Grealish is not even getting in the team. He's not even in the squad. So I don't understand what we can do from here onwards. So yeah, so as I said, I think I'm gonna stick with this team. I am not gonna change it. I'll still keep Kane as my captain because I think he scored in the last. I think every single game that he's played in, I think he has scored in. So I am not going to change Harry Kane, and this is going to be my team for the game week 4 because I kind of like this team, to be honest. I think this team will be good. That might give me some points. Uh, even though I have zero faith in fucking Liverpool at this moment in time. But in saying that, let's go to game week 3 and see what happened with our predictions. So, as you guys may know, so it is Twisted who won last week's predictions, and I won week 1 and yep, week 1 was done by me. And let me check. I'm just checking my thing. Da-da-da. Week 1, week 2. Yep, all good. So week 1 and 2 was won by me. Week 3 was won by Twisted. Week 4 is what we are in. Sorry, week 1 was won by me. Week 2 was won by Twisted. Week 3 is what we are in right now. Sorry, my mistake, boys. So we are going to start off with the first game. Josh predicted a draw, so he got that wrong. I predicted a Wolves win. I got that wrong. Patrick predicted a draw. I got that wrong. But Twisted predicted a win, so he got that right. So one win for Twisted. Then it came down to Crystal Palace. Everybody predicted a Crystal Palace win, so everybody gets a right in that situation. Then Josh predicted a Nottingham Forest draw. I predicted a Nottingham Forest win. Patrick predicted a draw, and Twisted predicted a draw. And the guys who predicted draws got their predictions right, and I got it wrong. Then we come into the Fulham versus Brentford game. Josh predicted a Fulham win, and he got that right. I predicted a Brentford win. Patrick predicted Brentford. Twisted predicted Brentford as well. So we all got it wrong. And then we come into Leicester versus Southampton. Uh, Everybody, Pat and I predicted draws, and Josh and Twisted predicted Leicester City wins, and we all got that wrong that for that game. Um, Josh predicted an Arsenal win. I predicted a Bournemouth win because I was going to be a dickhead. Pat predicted a Bournemouth win as well, and Twisted predicted an Arsenal win. So Josh and Twisted get a win each for that game. Then comes the I, then comes the next game. Uh, Josh got Leeds winning. I had a draw. Patrick said Leeds. Twisted said Chelsea. Yep, Pat and Josh got it right. Let's move on. If Josh predicted a West Ham win, I predicted a draw. Patrick predicted a draw, and Twisted predicted a draw. We all got that wrong. However, everybody predicted a Manchester City win, and nope, nobody got it. It ended as a draw. And also, the last game of game week 3. Uh, yeah, so everybody, yeah, I predicted a draw, a win for Liverpool. Josh predicted a win for Liverpool. Patrick predicted a draw. Twisted predicted a 2-1 United win. He actually predicted a 2-1 United win. And yep, that is how the game week ended. So Josh had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins this week. I had one, which is horrendous. 1, 2, 3, 3 wins for Mr. Patrick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins for Twisted as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So out of 10 games, Josh had 5 victories. I had one, and Twisted had 5. So in this case, Twisted and Mr. Josh is gonna share first position. I don't know if you want to use. So they are gonna have the first position for game week 3. So yes, congratulations, Josh and Twisted. So in saying that, so the leaderboard for this prediction game. So it is me with 1 week, Josh with 1 week, Twisted with 2 weeks, Pav with no weeks, and then we got Patrick with no wins as well. And yes, we are going to be predicting the weekend's fixtures now. So let's start with game number 1, Southampton United. Let's go. What are we boys saying? I am gonna say this is game week 4. Is me, Josh, Pev, and Twisted. I'm gonna go with 2-0 United. Josh goes 1-1 United, and Twisted goes 2-1 to United. And Josh generally calls me a fence sitter. I guess he is a fence sitter. I mean, this is Southampton. We all predicted Hassan Hutel to get sacked, and I just don't understand why you won't predict United to win. They beat the best team in the world in Bournemouth, by the way. So, yep, Pev's prediction has come through as well. He goes 3-0 United. Then Everton, Bournemouth. Everton versus Bournemouth. Would Anthony Gordon feature for Bournemouth? Would he actually wear the blue of West London, or would he wear the blue of Everton? What do you guys think? I don't know. So Josh's comment: United are hot and cold. Hmm, maybe they should see a doctor or something. I don't know. Uh, Twisted Brentford 2-1, 2-1 to Brentford. I'm actually gonna go. Eh? You mean Brentford? I do mean Brentford. 2-1 to Brentford. So I am gonna go with a 1-1 draw and 1-0 Brentford to Josh. And Pav 2-0 Brentford. Brighton versus Leeds. Dirty, dirty Leeds. Dirty, dirty Leeds. However, in saying that, if anybody is actually going to be playing like FPL and doing any changes in like the midfield to that forward type line, or please keep an eye out for either Rodrigo or Brendan Aronson. Those boys are on fire at this moment. If you think you're going to make any changes, that might be the way to go. So going on to the game, if Brighton versus Leeds, uh, Twisted has gone in for a 1-1 draw. Josh has gone in for a 1-0 Leeds. I am going for 1-0 Brighton and 2-1 Leeds for Mr. Pavlyuchenko. Uh, Chelsea, Leicester City. Will Wesley Fofana feature for Leicester City? We don't know. Would would Brenda survive this weekend? We don't know. What are you boys saying? Chelsea versus Leicester City. Give me your predictions right here, right now. Let's see where these go. I am gonna go 2-0 to Leicester City. We don't have Koulibaly and so on and so forth. So yep, I'm predicting 2-0 Leicester City, 4-2 to Chelsea, 2-1 to Chelsea by Twisted, and Pav 3-1 to Chelsea. Let's go, let's go. Then we got Bournemouth. Dominic Solanke up front against Virgin van Dijk. Against Trent, I cannot defend Alexander Arnold. Andy, I want to go back to Scotland, Robertson. And Joel, I am never fit, Matip. And with that midfield of I am too old, Milner, Jordan, I need to do this documentary, Henderson, and Naby, I am this close to recovering, Keita. What you boys think? 4-0 to Liverpool by Pav. 1-1 by Josh. 2-0 to Liverpool by Twisted. And I am actually going for a 6-0 Liverpool win because I think they'll have something to say in this game. Of course, I was joking. But I think Liverpool will win this very, very comfortably. But the biggest game of the weekend, it is Manchester City versus their bogey team, the Crystal Palace. They got Eze playing in midfield. Mandem has remembered how to score. Mandem knows how to score now. Mandem has figured out how to put the ball in the back of the net. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Eze in the midfield, Wilfred Zaha doing his thing? I bet, I bet, I bet David Moyes is looking at Wilfred Zaha and thinking, oh, mate, if he was playing like this for United when I was the manager, I would still be in the job. So, yeah, what are you boys saying? 2-0 City for Mr. Pev and saying Mandem Palace. 2-1 to City. Everybody is predicting City to win. Oh, no, no, no. 2-1 Palace. To be fair, Josh, I am actually going to go 2-0 Palace. I am actually going to back Palace in this. I think they can do something. And now we've got Lego Man's team versus Fulham. Lego Man's team has had a perfect start for this season. I believe they are going to win the league by the way that they are playing. Gabriel Jesus up front being a menace to the defense, doing his thing. Bakayo Saka crossing the ball in it is absolutely wonderful to see. Ben Scheidt has become Ben White. What's that guy's name? William Saliba has become something else. Apparently, he's a Rolls Royce of a defender, and we got Gabriel Magalesh doing his thing, and then what you call Zinchenko doing his thing as well. And let's see your predictions for this game. Lego Man's Arsenal versus Fulham. Josh goes in at 1-1. And what are you boys saying? I am actually gonna go 2-0 Arsenal for this game. 2-0 Arsenal. Let's go, boys. 5-0 Arsenal for Pav and 3-0 Arsenal for Twisted. Then we go on to Sunday, I believe. Wolves versus Newcastle. What are you boys saying? Wolves versus Newcastle. This might be the last game that Pedro Neto plays for Wolves as well. He might end up at Arsenal by the end of the day. So yeah, what are you boys saying? Wolves versus us. Wolves versus Newcastle. I am gonna go with 2-0 win for Newcastle United for this game. I think that Newcastle will have too much for them in this game. Let me know your thoughts or your predictions on the comments. Let's go. I'll come to Villa versus West Ham. 5-0 Newcastle. I actually saw the Villa versus West Ham after I went to Newcastle versus Wolves. I need to apologize. 1-1 draw for that game and 2-1 to Newcastle. And coming to West Ham versus Villa, I got to ask you boys, who will get sacked? Would David Moyes get sacked? They're actually in the verge of signing that guy Pochetta or Bruschetta or something. And Stevie G seems to be getting a lot wrong than getting a lot right. What do you boys think? Do you think that Stevie G might get sacked? Do you think that David Moyes might get sacked before Brenda? I don't know. You boys have to tell me. So let's go. What are your predictions? 2-2 for Mr. Twisted. 1-0 Villa and 1-0 West Ham. I'm actually gonna go for a 0-0 for this game. Then we come to the last game of the week. The title winning Spurs. The Spurs team that is gonna cruise to the title with the Conte effect, with everything happening at Tottenham. It's a revolution going on at Tottenham. Apparently, I saw a tweet today that Lucas Moura lives, breathes, and bleeds Tottenham. I actually quote tweeted that he has nowhere else to go, hence why he's living and breathing and doing all of these things for Tottenham, but that's here nor there. However, let's see what you boys are saying. 3-0 Spurs. There we go. 3-1 Spurs by Twisted. 4-1 by Josh, and 2-0 Spuds. I think this is going to be a 1-1. I just have a feeling that this might be a 1-1. So there we have it, boys. There we have it. We have your predictions for this week. And as always, next Friday we will see who has won this week. At this point in time, the winner for this weekly prediction show, the weekly prediction game that we have going on, is Mr. Twisted. Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Twisted. Anyway, as always, thank you, boys, for joining us as well. Please go, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and also share this on your socials. Uh, you know, come and have your save. I always listen to your chats. Josh is the same. Me and Josh, whenever we are on here, even Jesse and Dan, they also love to interact with the chat and have a nice conversation with the chat going on. But this is all we have for today. But before we end the show, we need to look at the comments. And the last comment is by Pat. Take Harry Kane's captaincy then from your FPL. Yeah, but my 1-1, I think that one goal is going to be scored by Harry Kane. So I'm going to keep it. And yep, and we got some confirmation. Sorry, I need to do it right. I need to do it right for Mr. Josh. We got breaking news. Breaking news. Josh MUFC has just confirmed that Josh Reacts is incoming. What is it about? We don't know. Twisted says, thank you, Anthony. Thanks, guys. Smash a like. Thank you. Yes, as always, please smash that like button. Pav says Jesus might get to. Actually, this is a good point, and I am gonna actually listen to Pav and make that change right now and make Gabriel Jesus the captain of this team. And I need to save this before anything else. Done. And I have taken your comment and your opinion in, and I believe you might be right in this situation as well. Pav, big up Twisted and Pav and Brush for sure, and everybody else who joined us live as well, from Twitter, from Facebook, from YouTube, everybody who has joined us in for this show. Wonderful. Thank you for all you guys. Big up Anthony, big up everybody else. To be honest, you guys make the show. I just sit here and talk shit all the time and try to make it fun for you guys. That's what I try to do. However, in saying all that, goodbye, God bless, and good night. And I'll see you on Tuesday or Monday. Oh, we might actually see you on Monday, because we have no games on a Monday night. So basically, Monday night, Monday morning for Monday night for us, and Monday morning for you guys would be our Premier League Team of the Week show. So be ready with who you think who is going to make the Premier League. Join us as well. And thank you again for joining in, boys and girls. Thank you. Goodbye. God bless and good night.